What is that?
Pew, 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 pew.
Larry is a 0.
Something like the tire's done. Bam!
What's happening?
Oh, you want to say your goodbyes?
To GamesMaster, where brave souls compete to win a legendary GamesMaster Golden Joystick, despite the fact they can be easily made at home for about a tenner, which is exactly the same amount of money being earned by my apocalyptically handsome co-hosts, Frankie Ward.
Hello.
And Ty Logan.
Boom.
Now, to hear the wise words, the GamesMaster.
Welcome back to my power station, where I conjure disgracefully difficult video gaming challenges that only the foolish are willing to face, either to win a golden joystick, or when faced with their inevitable failure, join me down here in the abyss. It's quite brutal, actually, and I love it.
Frankie, see you've got your headphones on over there. I hope that means you're listening to Steely Dan and not that we have a challenge already.
Who's Steely Dan? E4 show, mate.
This challenger will be playing the highly anticipated 2021 release Deathloop, which features Colt, an assassin stuck in a time loop who must take out targets known as visionaries in order to break the loop. In this agonizingly tricky challenge, scientist Dr. Wengie Evans has created clones of herself, which the challenger must kill in 90 seconds or less. A particularly tight time limit, as our challenger will have to attack aggressively, where in normal circumstances, stealth would be preferable. Right. Who's up for this one, then?
GamesMaster.
And you are?
I'm KPoutsD. I am a full-time streamer and silly sausage.
I understand you are passionate about first-person shooters. However, Deathloop is a new game, and if you lose, then you join me down here in the abyss. Confident?
No, not at all. But I'm having a great time.
What a fascinatingly odd creature you are.
Thank you, GamesMaster.
Next. I must get that teleporter fixed.
Please welcome K-Pow! What an entrance!
I'm great at an entrance.
Yeah, you seem really excited. Are you excited?
I am excited. Look at this.
It's amazing, right? It's
Yeah.
amazing to be on GamesMaster.
Yeah.
K-Pow, you're a streamer, right?
Yeah, full-time content creator.
A full-time
Yeah, full-time
content
job.
creator. No, in this challenge in Deathloop, you have to get into a lab and you have to kill this scientist who has cloned himself in 90 seconds. I'm going to go quite far here and say that this might be the most difficult challenge of the whole series.
I like a challenge, so I wasn't going to do one that's easy.
But if you fail, you're going to get flung into the abyss. In the abyss, that's where your very flesh will be torn from your very skull.
Yeah.
Until your very heart explodes at the horror of it. A lot of veries there. That was very, very bad writing. Right, guys, some advice for K-Pow.
A lot of people will prefer to play it as a stealth game, but you've only got 90 seconds. You're gonna have to go, quite frankly, balls to the wall.
Full pew, 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 pew.
Full pew, pew, pew.
Okay, K-Pow, take your position. Let's get sweaty.
Let's just set the scene. What we're gonna see first is her having to get to the lab.
When she gets to the lab, she'll have 90 seconds to take out 15 Wengies, but there are going to be what are known as eternalists.
Oh, there's one.
I guess they're what you call neutral enemies. They're fairly easy easy to kill, but they're also easily alerted, so she needs to safely get through the Eternalists using stealth to start the challenge. So if she dies on the way, she's out.
Frankie, are you telling me that she could fail the challenge before the challenge starts?
Absolutely. She could be into the abyss sooner than we think.
She has to be careful here, Frankie.
She does.
What are those blue laser light things?
Those are security cameras, but she can shoot them to disable them.
Looks like she's too busy trying to stab this guy.
She's gone straight into the security camera. That's triggered the ballistic turret, and you've seen it go all red, which means all hell is breaking loose, and Kay still hasn't got to the lab.
She's not even in the lab.
She's not even started the challenge. The lab is all the way over there, and Kay is sprinting to try and start the challenge before she dies.
Nice slide and kill. Oh!
Beautiful as always, the crowd at GamesMaster here. Absolutely love that sickening kill. They are my kind of people.
You know, her health isn't looking too smart here, Frankie.
It's not, but she's just healing and she's getting ready to start this challenge proper.
Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close now. Oh, holding her nerve nicely.
She's been loving that pistol, but this new gun is perfect for some close-range combat. And it's not been easy getting to this point, but she has made it to the lab, and it's only going to get harder now.
Right, here we go. We're in.
Here we go.
90 seconds to kill 15 evil scientists.
As we've said, there's no time for stealth here. She just has to go for it. There's so many of them. It's going to happen so fast. She has to sweep the lab now.
Come on, K-Pow.
She's not going for stealth, but she's not shooting down those security cameras.
It's getting hectic.
They are
She's
all
taking
shooting
a lot
at
of
her,
fire.
but she's taking up hell. She's walked straight into those security cameras. All the Wendy's are going to be coming running at her because she has alerted every single one of them.
Frankie only has 6 more to kill.
She's taking fire from somewhere.
Health. She's losing health.
Oh, she has died. She has failed the challenge.
K-Pow. Come on, come out and join me. Come on. It just all got a bit too much in there.
Yeah, I know. In the moment, with the panic, I forgot to shoot the security cameras. So.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I knew it was a tough one. You had to go fast. You couldn't sneak around. Time was running short. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Frankie, how did you see it?
It's exactly what Kay said. I think in the rush to try and take out the Wendy's, you didn't take out the security cameras, and that meant all the Wendy's came running. Oops.
Take it away! Flush! 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 Get out of it! Get out! Go! Flush! Flush! Yes! Flush! Flush! Flush!
From death loop to, well, death.
Now, have you ever wondered how video game combat wear would stand up in some real-life tests? Me neither, but they made me do it anyway. And don't worry, we haven't forgotten to feature the kind of combat wear designers like to put female characters in. Take a look.
Video game designers have a long history of justifying why female characters tasked with saving the world, battling it out in fistfights, or assassinating deadly enemies have to look like an apocalyptic FHM cover.
Going somewhere?
As a real-life woman, I have a lot of questions about the practicality of women's armour in video games. How do they stop those teeny tiny knickers cutting them in half during high kicks? How much nipple tape did they have to use to secure their bikini while showing off just the perfect amount of side boob? And how the hell are they finding the time to remove all their body hair from the neck down in the middle of a wall? I decided to gather the GamesMaster lads to get them to test out how a famously controversial female video game combat outfit compares to armour worn by male characters. So, Ram is testing out Big Daddy from BioShock. Built for protection, Big Daddies don't even have an ankle on show. Then, Ty is in a Call of Duty ghillie suit, specifically designed with camouflage in mind. Ty is also covered from head to toe. And now for Credo. His character is a deadly assassin who, according to video game lore, can only breathe through her skin, which is why the armour looks like this. That's right, ladies. It's Quiet from Metal Gear Solid 5. We can all agree that it's pretty important that armour protects you, so I put all 3 of these armour's defences to the test.
Is this a stitch-up?
Let's hope that bikini is bulletproof and fruit-proof.
Yeah, I was just wondering how watertight that GamesMaster contract is.
Yeah. Oh, you...
It seems while Ty could hide from attackers in the ghillie suit and Rab's armour could endure the pelting, Grado's armour doesn't protect the wearer from projectile fruit or objectification. Next, I wanted to see how an outfit best suited for a party at the Playboy Mansion fares in an assault course full of barbed wire and tight spaces.
It's time to test out how your slinky little numbers fare in the flexibility stakes. So on your marks, get set, go.
And they're off.
Wait a minute. Here we go.
Fine, Rab isn't looking the most agile, but he's not even got a scratch on him, even though he keeps falling through the barbed wire. Not only is Grado at risk of cutting those sexy pins on the wire, but he could also ladder his tights, and they're not as cheap as they look. But it seems there wasn't enough tape in the world to avoid that nip slip.
Guys, I'm in trouble here.
Whoa, it's stinking.
Well, I'm the winner. Something needs fire service. Something like the tyres done.
So what have we learned? Well, where Big Daddy isn't the most agile, at least he's well protected.
Guys, I'm in trouble here.
And while the ghillie suit may not have the best protection, at least it does what it needs to do by hiding you from your enemies.
I told you, you can't find me.
Grado's lingerie may take enemies by surprise, but Quiet's armour isn't practical. Game designers, let's start dressing women for battle, not the beach. And give us pockets. We like pockets.
Next up, our allegedly special guest goes up against a video gaming warlord who is so mighty he crushes controllers with his bare hands and celebrities like a toothpick.
For this next challenge, I've chosen Override 2 Super Mech League. It's a ferociously fast-paced and explosive battle where choosing the right mech is incredibly important, as each has its own individual combat style. Challengers will also need to use their environment to their advantage by launching buildings at their opponent and whatever else they can get their hands on. This will be a single round, a 1 versus 1 battle to the death. Who goes there?
Ah, GamesMaster. I've missed you.
Who are you?
It's me, GamesMaster. It's Warren. Warren Brown? Strike Back?
No.
Luther? No?
Sorry, no. Now, you're going up against the almighty little lad Larry. Do you feel confident?
Oh, I'm very confident, GamesMaster.
You can leave now.
Cheers, GamesMaster. You look different, but really good.
Thanks. I got my hair did. Wait, Hollyoaks? Was he in Hollyoaks?
Bring in Warren Brown! So, Warren, I've always wanted to ask you this. Why are you a celebrity? What exactly have you done?
I don't consider myself a celebrity, Rob, but I am an actor.
I've noticed that your characters quite often die. They get killed off. So why is that? Is that because the production team kind of think we need to get rid of this guy, he's a bit of a negative influence?
Maybe I'm just the best guy out there at dying on screen.
I've also checked your Wikipedia page, which I think you've edited yourself, to say you're a world champion Thai boxer as well.
A long time ago, before I was an actor, yeah, I was a 2-time world Thai boxing champion.
Oh, that's amazing. How high can you kick, man? Can you kick high?
Not in these jeans, no.
You're not even going to try!
No.
Ty shows you.
He's making threats. My kick, come on, look, you see me, my kicks are different.
See it, let's see it.
Right, watch this. You sure?
Yeah. Cool.
Bam! Knockout!
Game you're going to be playing is a game called Override 2 Super Mech League. You like robots?
Oh, I love robots. Who doesn't like robots?
Here's the thing. I love you, man, right? And I respect you. I respect you as an actor.
Why do I feel there's a book coming on?
No. I respect you as an actor who gets written out of shows early and stuff like that. I like how you keep moving on to the next thing. I like that. As much as I love you, it's not going to be an ordinary challenge for you tonight. I know you want to have that GamesMaster Golden Joystick, but there's no way that you're going to succeed because you are about to go face to face with an icon.
Back when I was a wayward teenager, GamesMaster was busy creating a gaming legend. He was unbeatable, an icon to young gamers across the nation. They called him Big Boy Barry. But now, the Padawan has surpassed the Jedi. Now the new generation has their own hero to worship, and it's past his bedtime.
Please welcome Little Lad Larry! Oh, there he is. How you doing, Larry? You all right? You good?
Amazing.
Oh, the icon, the legend is here. And you're a natural. You're a natural because of your dad.
Yes, he's a very good one. He made me born.
Oh, he made you born? How you feeling? You scared? Are you scared?
Well, let me just say something. Big boy Barry, I do remember, and he was a hero.
But
tonight, Robert,
don't try and sweeten
Larry is a zero.
I'm gonna make you pay and leave you crying.
Yes! You made him born. He's gonna make you dead. Get in there. Get in there. Let's get sweaty.
So Warren is playing a mech called Maya. She's known for her speed and agility. She's the smaller yellow one on the left. But what's clever here is that Larry has chosen the classic mech Watchbot. He's the big blue one on the right. And he has a move called the EMP Burst, which is a move that will stun Warren's mech, bring her to a stop, and leave her open to attack.
Let's fight.
That's the plasma cannon coming out strong for Larry, but we want to look out for that EMP Burst, which means that when Maya dashes in, Larry can activate that stun and keep them in their clutches. Here we go. Maya is powering up.
Larry's already making a big move here. Larry's just picked up Warren's bot and thrown it across the battle arena.
Larry is all about the picking up and the throwing. Anything in the environment that he can pick up and chuck Warren's way, he's doing it. And that is the way to play it.
I have to say, Warren is hanging in here. He's hanging in.
He is, but here's that EMP burst we're talking about. He's just stunning Warren, and now he can throw him across the arena.
Big throw for little lad Larry there.
Now Larry is going to head over to that yellow area. This charges up his ultimate attack, which for this mech is a massive burst of energy from his chest. And this is it. This is the ultimate from Watchbox, and it has done devastating damage to Maya.
Warren Brown is wobbling. Warren Brown is wobbling here.
Warren's not giving up that easily though, Frankie. He's fighting back hard here. He's got hold of a sword and he's absolutely gone for it.
And Warren's picked up a gun here, which is really going to help him do some serious damage.
Hey, Frankie, we've got a comeback here.
I'm not sure, Rab, because Larry's got a clever formula here. What he's doing is stunning Warren, chucking him as far away as possible, and then running over to the yellow area to charge up his ultimate attack again.
Come on, Larry. Oh, there it is, Frankie. He's done it again. It's the Larry classic.
EMP, throw, charge. And he's got his shield up while he gets that last bit of charge down.
Are we going to see the ultimate move to finish him off here?
Oh, it's the ultimate! What a way to do it! Larry wins!
So, Larry, just talk us through what happened there.
I just used my strategies and to take him down.
Frankie, what did you think of that? What an amazing performance by little lad Larry, right?
Well, I feel like he didn't disappoint. It was what we expected, but I was so impressed by the way that you handled the game, how you knew your skills, and how you finished on an ultimate. That is style.
Hi. To see me, head loss. Crazy from start to finish. Listen, Larry, you done good.
Warren, you have any excuses, anything to say?
I don't want to make any excuses. I think you jinxed me by talking about me dying on camera, and I've just died again on camera.
Little lad Larry, you know what time it is. What do we do now? Thumbs up or thumbs down? What do you think?
Up, and then he goes down.
Yeah! Take him to the abyss! Flush! 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 Flush him. Flush him.
Oh, Luther. I remember now.
Now, in yet another attempt to cash in on this treasured nostalgia product, E4 have demanded we have an official GamesMaster video game. And in a quite frankly desperate attempt to be youthful and relevant, they asked us to find out what the kids would like to see in it by literally asking kids.
When making something for E4, it's got to have three things. It's got to appeal to the youth, It's got to be bang up to date, and it's got to be cool. So that means mostly loads of dubstep. First off, for it to be as bang up to date as possible, we needed specialist game developers who could put together an entire game just before the show goes live. Then, to cynically manipulate the kids into playing our game, we needed to find out what the kids wanted to see in it by sitting on wee chairs and asking, well, kids.
What do you think would be the best game you can imagine?
You ride snakes around a village and get weapons.
Oh, and what do we need weapons for?
Killing animals.
Snakes, I'm liking it.
You have like bouncing butts.
Why bums?
To me, they're funny.
It's funny. Bums are funny. Who would be the hero in it?
A wolf.
A wolf?
Hit a trampoline onto a field.
So are the animals bad animals?
Chicken's bad.
Do they lay eggs?
They lay bombs and then they explode you.
Is there a baddie in this game?
You fight against a robot that has like 3 and 2 eyes and it has a bum mouth.
Has a what mouth?
Bum mouth.
Who is the person riding the snake?
Ralph.
Why is Ralph going to save the village?
Because he's the only person left.
What happened to all the other people?
They've turned into cows.
How is the game going to sound?
I don't know.
Beautiful. What would this game be called?
Bounce and Bum Bum.
With the developers now armed with these incredible game ideas, they got to work, putting together the best E4 content since, I don't know, some show with London people hanging about in cafes and shagging each other. I don't watch E4, I don't know.
The guys have been working like mad.
I think we've got to the point where we've realised time is running out.
Many hours, not much sleep, but we made a game.
And this is the result.
Well, there's this guy called Ralph, and he's like a wolf. Say no cow. Oh yeah, and then like there's these cows, and there's like these exploding chickens, and you're basically trying to get cows in the spaceships. There's a bomb there, there's a bomb there, there's a bomb there, and there's a bomb there. Oh, I died. It is my favourite game of all time. It's sick.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I bombed the boss.
Hey, the boss just appeared.
He's got 2 and 3 eyes, and he got a bum mouth.
Could this have saved the game? Spoiler, no.
Take that, you big buddy bum.
I need to be honest here. I'm hating this. I'm hating every moment of this.
But who cares what I think? The only approval we need is that of the most senior executive at E4. The head honcho. The big cheese. Oscar.
I think they've done a very good job of the game, because it's just as I imagined it.
Thank you, sir.
If the cows get hit by chicken heads, that's when they're explosions.
Good point, sir.
You gotta get the cows away from the chickens, and if the chickens weren't there, then the cows would just all be safe.
Oh, you're very wise, sir. It all comes down to this. What does Oscar rate it?
I would give 9 bouncing bum bums out of 10.
We did it. It's a load of pish, but he loves it.
Mummy, I just need the toilet.
Hey, Oscar, about another series. Oscar?
The great Andy Warhol once said that everybody will be famous for 15 minutes. It's time to meet some more people who will be not very famous at all for much less time than that.
I've pitted these two challengers against each other in the fast-paced multiplayer racing game Speedrunners. Created by just 5 people, this side-scroller had small beginnings, but it has since become a huge party game and a fiercely competitive head-to-head. Playing as one of the game's hallmark quirky characters, like a man dressed as a pink unicorn, a gorilla dressed as a doctor, or even a man dressed as a burger, the aim is to outrun their opponent and leave them falling off the screen, all the while navigating the course's numerous obstacles and using their pickups wisely. The first to win 3 rounds will be victorious. Hurry up then, who's next?
Hi, GamesMaster.
Who the hell are you?
I'm MC Fixer and I'm a streamer. I'm Sunpi and I'm a content creator.
So you both fancy your chances of defeating the other at my challenge on speedrunners.
Bring it on. I play games every single day.
I see. And you?
Yeah, every single day on Twitch.
You both seem annoyingly confident.
You don't walk into this room and talk to a person such as yourself and not be confident.
Don't try and flatter me.
Thanks, GamesMaster. Thanks, GamesMaster.
Do one.
Please welcome to my favourites, Sunpi and MC Fixer. It's so great to have you two here, two of the most entertaining personalities in the whole of the gaming sphere.
Thank you. Thank you.
How exactly do you two know each other?
Well, we both met at EGX, which is a games convention, and yeah, we've been friends ever since.
A few weeks ago, I was painting his toes white, so they match his new trainers.
Are they still painted?
No, they didn't happen.
Come on, get that show off. Are they still painted?
Happen.
All right.
They did.
All right. How far back do you go in the video game?
My dad actually owns a game shop, so I grew up with games since I was about 4. Game Boy was my first handheld, Tetris, Mega Drive, Streets of Rage.
Beautiful stuff, man. And Sunpi, you had a wee bit of beef this year with Soulja Boy. What happened there?
He sent me his Soulja Boy console, and then when I was honest about it and said it was trash, he then said, oh, I didn't send it you, and then slandered me all over the internet. And then I came back at him with receipts and showed everyone he did send it, and the console is still trash.
Beautiful. You took him down. Right, now, one of you is going to take away the GamesMaster Golden Joystick, and the other one is going to get flung into the abyss. Frankie, give these two some advice.
Keep moving, and obviously there are some weapons that you can use to try and knock the opponent out. So when you're behind, don't give up.
Ty, who do you want to see win? I'm putting you in the spot, man. Who do you want to see
win? You know what? I can't take sides. I just can't. Just do as good as you can, do the best you can, and just go for it, all right? Just go for it.
It's all positivity in the room. Give them a big old positive cheer as they go into position. Speedrunner, let's get sweaty.
So, just to be clear, if you fall so far behind your opponent you're no longer even on the screen, you have lost that round. It's going to be the first to win 3 rounds. Sunpi is in the pink and Fixer is in the black.
Here we go.
As you can see there, Rab, they're jumping over those obstacles and sliding under the other ones.
Has Sunpi picked up some kind of weapon there, Frankie?
Yes, Rab, whenever they run through one of those blue cubes, they're going to get a weapon. And Fixer's just fired a rocket at Sunpi, and he's missed.
It really looks like Fixer's starting to pull away here.
He's gone back for some boost, though, but Sunpi is in trouble. Here we go with the dash up, down, and Sunpi is going for a different route, and it looks like she's going to be pushed off the screen.
She's going to be pushed off the screen.
1-0, Fixer.
Let's pick things up.
Beautiful wall jumping there by MC Fixer.
You spoke too soon, my friend, because Sunpi's taken her opportunity. She's run straight off, and she is immediately equalised.
Now they're both using their grapple to cover ground more quickly, but Sunpi's already messed it up.
Away here.
Whoa! First to 3.
So if Fixer wins this one, he's done it.
Tell you what, it's neck and neck here, Frankie.
Sunpi keeps trying to use the grapple, but she's just not got the technique down.
They're close, they're staying really close, they're right on each other's shoulders here.
It feels like they've got the hang of this here now, haven't they? They've really warmed up.
Fixer's made a break. Once that break has happened, it's very difficult to make up that pace.
Sunpi has developed an obsession with the grappling hook. Oh, but she's fired a rocket. It's going to get him.
Oh, this could be a game changer,
Oh,
Frankie.
it backfired. It's
Fired.
taken her out. It's that grappling hook. She keeps spamming that grappling hook, and that's the problem there. She had the opportunity to take the advantage with a homing missile, but instead she swung herself right into it, and now she
This round is a thriller, Frankie.
No!
Oh, Sunpi fell!
Oh, Fixer's taking the lead again. This might be it!
Fixer's won.
And he's wall jumped his way to a golden joystick!
Come on, down you come. Down you come.
Let's hear it! Come on! MC Fixer! MC Fixer!
You did it.
I did it.
Now, listen, be compassionate, because it was close.
It was close. It was close, and I feel really bad because I know how much you wanted to win.
Oh, it looks like you feel bad, mister.
Look, I had to try my hardest. I came to win, and that's exactly what I did. So let's go, baby.
That third round, though, was kind of back and forth. That was the exciting one, Frankie. Right, how do you feel about it, Frankie?
I feel like, Sunpi, you were button mashing the grab, and this is not a button mashing game, that's the problem. You kept grappling things, and when you had a homing missile and you had the advantage over Fixer, you grapple hooked yourself into your own homing missile.
I did.
And we were all rooting for you until that moment, and then we just went, it's done.
I deserved it, didn't I?
Bring this man! His GamesMaster Golden Joystick! Beautiful. Raise it high. What a thing. What a thing. Well, listen, man, I want you to tell Sunpi to get to the abyss. Here we go.
Hey, her away!
Flush, 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 flush.
I'm not ready to die!
Let me hear that.
If only you had a grappling hook now. Is anyone writing these down? This is some really funny stuff.
Give it up for my man, MC Fixer. Take it away, brother. A pleasure. Give my best to your dad. If you're sitting at home, mystified by this show because you don't know anything about video games, then this next segment is for you. It features a man who has had 15 concussions in the wrestling ring and can't tell his arse from his Metal Gear arsenal.
All right, Grado.
All right, Rob.
I want to talk to you about a thing called a visual novel. You ever read a book?
Right. Mm-hmm.
What was the last book you read?
Dick Whittington.
You've read Dick Whittington?
Twice.
Who wrote that?
Dickens or something.
Did he?
Dickens.
The Charles Dickens, right? Dick Whittington.
Dickens.
Aye. Well, what if I told you there was a kind of video game that was like a book?
So like a film?
No, not like a film, mate. Like a book. Very big in Japan.
All the computer games are big in Japan.
I know that, Grado. I know all the computer games are big in Japan, but this particular subgenre is very big in Japan, mate. And it's like a book, but it's a video game. What do you think that's like? Can you imagine that?
It's a book, it's like a video game. You decide the ending of the story.
No, I think you'll find when you read Dick Whittington that Charles Dickens decided what happened at the end, right? And that's what it's like with a visual novel. A book with pictures, video game, bells and whistles.
How'd you complete it?
How did you complete Dick Whittington?
I read it to the end.
Exactly. Do you want to have a wee look at a visual novel? See if you enjoy the story?
Dunno.
Right.
How long will that take?
40, 50 hours.
I'm game. I thought this would be a daunting task, having to read.
夢の中で私、学校の廊下を一人で歩いていたの。
はい、宇津木探偵事務所です。
However, you'd be surprised. It was fairly quite simple. Next, 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 as I breezed through.
Well, what did you think? Did you like that visual novel?
Well, wasn't it a game, was it? It's just a book.
the mood now for a bit of VT. Come on, studio audience, let's hear you. VT, 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 VT. Welcome to Helensburgh, the home of the great John Logie Baird, the inventor of this thing that you're watching, this show on right now, the television. Right, okay, fair enough. I know that you're not actually watching it on television, you're probably watching it on your phone while you're sitting on the toilet pan, but just go with me here. If the great John Logie Baird himself had known that one day we'd be getting our entertainment from screens as amazing as the one that's on this OLED Switch here, then I think he would have just chucked it and focused on inventing bombs like most of the other inventors of his generation. The new OLED Switch, take it from me, is a beautiful thing. And sure, it's no the upgrade that some people were asking for. Oh, give us a 4K Switch. Oh, give us more RAM, more clock speed, all of that. I wasn't asking for that. I thought the Switch was pretty much perfect as it was. But what this new version of the Switch does give you is a gorgeous, gorgeous screen, better blacks, whatever that means, it's just something I saw on a tech website, better sound and far better build quality. What that means is that this new version of the Switch is the very best version of what I believe is the very best games console on the market today, by a distance, because it has a wealth of gaming's past and present at your fingertips, ready for you to enjoy anytime, anywhere, and it's just so much fun. What sweetens the pie is the fact that it launched with a game called Metroid Dread. Metroid Dread follows intergalactic bounty hunter Samus Aran as she descends to a new planet to investigate a mysterious transmission. Now, if you don't know what the Metroid games are, they're kind of almost like their own genre of games. They're platform action games where you explore an alien environment, unlocking abilities, unlocking new areas. Amazing. And the history of Metroid has set a really high bar, makes it very special indeed. So what this means is that this whole experience, the OLED Switch, Metroid Dread, just has to get the GamesMaster 5-finger special.
Okay, this is big. We have an original Golden Joystick winner from the 4th series of GamesMaster, trying to become the first person to win 2 Golden Joysticks almost 30 years apart. But if he wants a chance to go 2 up, he's got to be prepared to lay it all on the line, playing an armed and dangerous piece of crockery. It's one of the most insanely difficult games of recent years, and it's called Cuphead.
For this challenge, I'm setting an unsuspecting challenger a terrifying task on the award-winning 2017 hit Cuphead. Cuphead is a fiercely difficult boss-battling run-and-gun game in a setting styled on 1930s animation. An array of moves, super quick reflexes, and a lot of practice are needed to win. Cuphead is regarded as one of the hardest games of recent years, and the challenger will have only 3 lives to defeat the formidable frog bosses, Riddy and Croaks. However, this next challenger is not new to the GamesMaster arena, having faced and defeated one of my challengers some 27 years ago. And outrageously, he's back to try and claim a 2nd Golden Joystick.
Oh, hi, GamesMaster. My name's Christian. I'm from Southwest London.
I remember you. Season 4, Episode 6, completing the Donkey Kong time trial in 36 seconds.
History speaks for itself.
Well, that was child's play. This is another level, not the band.
I'll let the joysticks do the talking.
Enough of that. Good luck, Christian Din.
Okay, thanks, GamesMaster.
2 Golden Joysticks? He must think I'm made of money. Of course, I am.
Please welcome Christian Den! What is that?
Legacy Golden Joystick.
You mean this is an original Golden Joystick?
It is.
Tell me, do you love this?
You don't know how much.
So let me get this straight. If you win this challenge, you're going to be the first person in history to have an original 1990s GamesMaster Golden Joystick and our new 21st century Golden Joystick. Is that right? You must be very excited.
That's a bit of pressure you're putting on me, Robert, but yeah.
If you win, you'll get one. But I am going to raise the stakes a wee bit. I want to go double or nothing here. So if you lose, I'm going to destroy your original GamesMaster Golden Joystick. Bring Rab his hammer! Ah, here it is. Whenever I leave Scotland, I always make sure to bring my hammer with me. So just to be absolutely clear here, you win, you get a Golden Joystick. You lose, I destroy your old Golden Joystick. And let's remember here, you are playing one of the most difficult and frustrating games that I've ever tried. Feeling confident?
Always.
You want to say your goodbyes?
I won't be saying goodbye, I'll be saying hello to two.
You think so? You're saying that to a guy with a hammer? Huh? Right, take your place. And I'm just going to get ready here to batter the crap out of this joystick. And he's still smiling. Oh, yeah. Let's get swingy.
Here we go, straight into this boss battle from Cuphead. If you're not familiar with this game, it's all about the boss battles. That's literally the concept of the game, as well as, you know, 1930s art style and music. But we're in the first part right now, so you can see Ribby, he's on the left. He is smashing. If you look out for those pink bits, that's the parry. Special move coming in there. Cuphead literally just has to smash away, avoid the rolling. But now we're going into phase 2 of the fight. This is the bouncing bombs that are coming in on the left from Ribby. Meanwhile, Croaks is spinning out that fan. You have to balance moving towards the fan while also trying to take those shots and avoiding those bouncing bombs.
It's impossible. Christian, you're never going to win this. He's never winning it.
He is doing pretty darn well so far.
No, don't say
hold
that.
on to your hammer, Rab. You might not have this one in the back, but we're already in phase 3. This is the coin machine. He's got to parry that fist, and then we're going to see what challenge we're going to get.
It looks like he's doing well. He hasn't even lost one life.
He has actually got the frog. He can actually finish the battle if he can keep shooting and keep jumping. He's got this in the back. Christian, you've got this in the back, my friend. You were so close.
Is that another parry there?
That's another parry. He's drawn the frog again. That means we could be in the endgame situation here. If he can just keep jumping and keep shooting at the same time, he could be making history as the first person to win 2 different generations of Golden Joysticks, and he's done it!
Christian, he had 3 lives. He did it on the first one. He did it in absolute record time. Christian, my friend, you've made me a very happy woman, and Rab a very sad man. Never underestimate a GamesMaster OG.
Right, Christian, come and join me. Wouldn't it be fun if we smashed up that joystick anyway? That'd be fun, right?
No.
Frankie, what are we going to do here? I want to smash this thing up.
I'm afraid you're going to have to take it out on some poor other unsuspecting victim, Rab.
Ty, what do the audience think?
No, I think it's an emotional one, because I don't know how he done it, but he's still done it. What do you think, my brother?
Oh, look, he put the effort in, and he had the confidence from the get-go. He got grade B for Badman. He straight up killed it.
B for Badman. I like what you done there. What did you think about that game there?
I think he practiced a lot before he played, because that's a very difficult game, and getting through it that quickly with all this pressure is intense.
I suppose fair's fair. You are one hell of a player. It's an incredible achievement. Bring this man one of our GamesMaster Golden Joysticks. Bring it in. Everybody, please just give a huge round of applause for this guy as he walks off dual-wielding GamesMaster Golden Joysticks. Christian, take them away. Thank you so much for joining us. Catch you next time on GamesMaster.